We're back here at Western Hall, a tight one, 79-78. Fort Wayne clings to a 1-point lead. Western with the ball, and Maher to bring it across for the Leathernecks. She'll send it inside to Reichelt. Reichelt with the layup, goes through.
And I like that she's staying solid, just use the same move she used before, and it worked like it did.
We were talking about this during break, Dwight. As with so many whistles called today, especially in the second half, nobody has really had an opportunity as of late to pull away with anything.
Yeah, that's not going to happen if the whistles keep blowing. It's just going to slow down the play and make this game last a little bit longer than it should.
Here's Josie Fisher at the top to Rachel Reinhardt, spinning around Maher, going in with the layup, and that one goes through.
And good thing Maher wasn't caught with that foul. She definitely gave her a little bit of body on that one.
Clemens at the top now for Western. Sends it out to Boyle to Maher. Maher inside, spinning around, sending it out to Clemens with 2:47 on the clock. Clemens sends it all the way across to Higginbotham, back to the top of the key with Maher. Inside pass to Reichelt, spinning around, jumper, goes off the rim and into the hands of Adon's hand.
You got to put up a stronger shot when you turn around. It's right there, the rim's right there, and that has to be an easy bucket.
81-80, close one, 2:24. Fisher straight to the basket, no good, and Western comes away with it. And it's Clemens for the Leathernecks. Higginbotham sends it to Reichelt now, inside with the layup, goes through.
And she might have forced that one, but I like it. She got there and she finished the bucket with intent.
And now it's back to Fisher again for the Dons. Drives again to the basket. Comes down with her own rebound, sends it outside to Ogle for three, no good. And Reinhardt comes away with the rebound, tries it for the third time, no good. Reichelt comes away with it for Western. A little full court press from the Macedons with two players there. Here's Maher from the corner, back to Clemens. Western on top by 1 minute 30, crunch time now. Here's Reichelt back to Clemens. And Higginbotham, 7 on the shot clock. Higginbotham straight to the basket, spinning around, layup goes through.
Oh my gosh, she's such a great player offensively. She is unstoppable.
Talk about a playmaker for Western. And here's Fisher straight to the basket, and the foul's called.
And you can't allow that to happen. Right when you get that easy bucket that you just worked so hard for, you can't let somebody come in to the lane and just go up for a foul call. She wasn't gonna make it more than likely if you just put your hand straight up.
So Fisher heads to the line, but Western got their biggest lead of the quarter now, anybody's biggest lead of the quarter with 3. Now it's cut to 2, but Fisher makes the first one.
Fisher's been on fire from the free throw line.
And the second one is through as well. And Clemens to take it across for the Leathernecks. Less than a minute to play now. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. Reichelt for a deep 3, way off the mark, goes out of bounds, and it'll be Mastodon's ball.
And that one, she definitely forced that shot, and you can't do that. You have to take time off the clock. You got 30 seconds to use it.
An interesting decision for Reichelt. Interesting decision as she rushed to 3, and it was way off the mark too. At that point in time, like you said, you want to take some time off the clock. You know, you're only up by 1 here. You try to extend it with a 3. Don't rush it right away. Maybe you'll get a better opportunity to hit a 3, but I don't think they've registered a 3 all quarter.
No, they haven't, Eric, and one thing that's really working for them right now is their inside game. If you drive to the basket, they will foul you, and you will get free throws.
Western in the bonus. They've been in the bonus since about the 7-minute mark in the quarter. They've used it to their advantage, but still hold on to a 1-point lead. And fasten your seatbelts again for the last 55.3 seconds. The Mastodons with the ball, and it'll be Josie Fisher to bring it across.
Right now, the Leathernecks need to stop in the score.
There's Fisher at the top. Fisher sends it inside. And Young with the layup that goes through. and the Dons regain the lead, and a timeout is called.
Right now, the Leathernecks definitely need a solid score, preferably an and-one. I wouldn't take a 3 at this moment. It's too risky. You're down by 1. But if you can run some of that clock down and get to the basket to get an and-one or even 2 points, it'd be the best thing they can do.
Yeah, like you said, you got to drive to the basket because, again, you're in the bonus. Good chance that they're going to foul you if they get a hand on you. The refs are calling everything tonight. Though they've slowed up here for the past few minutes. That doesn't mean anything with 37.1 seconds on the clock. This is when these type of games get interesting.
Yeah, a lot of crucial shots have been hit within the last 30 seconds of a game.
We know the Mastodons are 0-10 on the road this season. And boy, would they sure like to snap that losing streak, as they've not won a road game since February of 2015. On top here, clinging to a 1-point lead with 38.3 seconds left.
The Leathernecks taking the most out of their timeout. Coach Gravina definitely calling up or drawing up a great play, hopefully for a score.
It'll be Clemens from the baseline. To Maher now for Western to bring it across. Just about a 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and a whistle's called. And a foul on Reinhardt, so Maher will be at the line.
And Maher definitely went to her go-to move. When you're in trouble, you always go to your go-to move. Drive at them, turn your back, and see what they can do with them on your back. And hopefully you'll get a foul or a score.
If you want a foul in the game for Western, go ahead and give the ball right to Maher. Her experience, she knows exactly what she's doing in the paint. So Maher with 2. Here's the first one, is good. So Western ties it at 85.
You can literally hear everybody in the gym hold their breath on that shot.
And nobody has left Western Hall tonight. The second one is good, so Western now a 1-point lead. 1.5 second difference between the game clock and the shot clock.
Yeah, and then Coach Chris Paul is definitely going to try and get the most out of this possession. He has one chance to get a shot and go up on the Leathernecks.
It's going to be interesting to see what the Dons do, as they will most likely take the clock all the way down. But if you don't make the shot, then Western will end up winning here with one. They'll have about 1.5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and the Leathernecks are definitely going to try and pressure that ball. Anybody who is not Camila Carter is going to get a lot of pressure because they know that Camila Carter is going to go for that point. She's going to try and win this game for her team.
They're going to send it to either Carter or Josie Fisher to find the lane inside, but it's up to Western to crack down on defense, as they know what Josie Fisher can do inside the paint. She's kind of their go-to when it comes to driving to the basket. Carter can nail those jumpers though, and that's what Western's got to be aware of as well. Carter dynamite from beyond the arc today too.
And one thing to do actually, Eric, just an off thought. You could foul somebody as soon as they get the ball. Their worst free throw shooter, and if they miss one of those, you have a chance to score on the other end. But we will see what's going to happen in this last 26 seconds.
And here's Josie Fisher. We're down to game clock now. Fisher around Clemens. She'll find Carter. 15 seconds. Carter at the top. Back to Fisher, motioning. 9 seconds remaining. Fisher to the inside with the layup in. It goes through. 4.6 in the game. Mastodons on top by 1.
And that was such a crucial play right there from Josie Fisher. She just went to the rim, attacked it with all her faith, and made the bucket. No foul. Thank goodness for the Leathernecks.
So it'll be up to Western with the last shot of the game, but they'll have to rush it with 4.6 remaining.
And I'm thinking it's definitely going to go to Maher or Clemens on this one, and it's just going to be a full-out throttle drive at the basket. The Mastodons are going to try and not foul her, but whoever gets that ball is going to the rim with intent.
First of all, getting it across court is going to be Western's challenge. We'll see what defense the Mastodons throw. They'll have to rush it quickly.
And the Leathernecks are actually going to get it at half court. Good. Coach Gravina saw that, advanced the ball with the timeout, and we'll see what happens.
So Higginbotham from the sideline. 4.6 remaining. Inside to Maher, goes up with the layup, no good. Rebound to Boyle, it goes through! It goes through! Boyle gets the layup, the game-winning layup for Western! Your final score, Leathernecks 88-87 Mastodons. What a game, folks! What a game!
That was an amazing play, drew up by Coach Gravina. The oop play, you don't see that in women's basketball that often, but when it's drawn up, it's made for special occasions like this. Going to Maher, Maher misses the shot. Boyle, being aggressive rebounder that she is, gets the rebound and goes back up to game the Dons out.
Cam will be with J.D. Gravina on the sidelines. Cam, go ahead whenever you're ready.
Coach, congrats on the win. 4.6 seconds left on the clock. What did you tell the team in that last break?
Well, we got the look we wanted to. We set a couple good screens, got Maher the ball. They did a pretty good job defending. I thought her shot was going to go in. Just a real heads-up play by Mallory to pick that thing up and throw it in and win in a pretty exciting fashion.
This game going down to the wire, do you think free throws were one of the biggest factors of it?
Yeah, free throws were definitely a big factor of it, and just they did such a good job attacking the basket. We've got to figure out how to play a little better defense than what we did.
Coach, congrats on the exciting win. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Cam. Once again, your final score, Western Illinois with a tremendous last-minute victory, 88-87 over the Mastodons. The Leathernecks' next contest will be at IUPUI on February 2nd. They will not return home till February 25th against North Dakota State. So saying goodbye from Western Hall, I'm Eric Sutera alongside Dwight Bolden and sideline reporter Cam Freeman. Once again, your final score, the victorious Leathernecks 88, IPFW 87. Have a good night, folks.